I'm live. If you don't want something to be like something, you gotta change the narrative. What's good, family? Sorry, I sorry I wasn't here. I was doing something, guys. Please forgive me. Time. We do not own time. So thread likely, you know. I got my shilajit. Something I've been drinking that's really good for you guys. What's good, family? So today you already know what we're about to make. We're gonna make oxtails, all right, family? So I got everything in front of me. I'm gonna wait for everybody to come into the live because I know a lot of people was waiting, and yeah, people was waiting. All right, guys, so I already have my meat that was already made. I actually was gonna cook yesterday, but I had to do something, so I didn't do it. So this is my meat that's already made for the oxtails. All right, family. Remember, I have my book, Melanated with Plants, where I teach you how to create your own foods. All right. There's 3 people in the live. Please hit the like button when you come in, please. I appreciate that. All right. If you don't know how to hit the like button, just tap the screen. Just tap it just like that. And if you tap the screen, it'll give me a like. What's up, Amy? How you doing? Thank you for coming into the live. I'm just trying to get my mind right so I can get this right. Let me drink my shilajit. I got some shilajit hot tea. If you guys don't know what that is, let me show y'all. So this was sent to me from one of the makers on TikTok. It's called shilajit. Shilajit is from the Himalayas. It's in the rocks. It's the microorganisms in the rocks from plants. And these are so old. I'm talking about years. Like these things has been in the rocks for years. So what I do is me or the wife, she'll make me hot chocolate and she'll put it. So let me show you what it looked like. So it looks like this. And when you open it, it looks like this. You can't really see it, but it looks like tar, okay? It comes with a little spoon like this, and then you just go in there and you can see it. Looks just like that. All right, family, so that's what I'm having right now. I'm having some shilajit tea, putting everything back. Having some shilajit tea. What's good, veggies? How you doing? Welcome to the live. I'm just waiting for some more people to come into the live so we could begin. So for today's menu, we're gonna be making a vegan oxtails, all right? I have all my veggies and everything that I need in front of me. I also have my butter beans. We're gonna need that butter beans, guys, for the vegan oxtails, all right? So I'm gonna be making white rice with it instead of making rice and peas, because the butter beans is already beans, right? Thank you, thank you. So we're gonna start making that right now. I got some hot cocoa with the shilajit, because this thing do not taste good. It sounds exactly like what it tastes like. Shilajit, if you know what I mean. All right, guys, so the first thing we're gonna start to do is we're gonna mold out the oxtails, because we're gonna mold out the oxtails so that we can create it, all right? It doesn't taste good, but it has a lot of benefits. A lot of the things that I do take don't taste good. The sea moss don't taste good. The magnesium don't taste good. The vitamin D don't taste good, but it's good for us. So, you know, peppers don't taste good either unless you cook it. So everything doesn't taste like what you want. You know, it doesn't, you know, it's not sweet. You know, that's what we like. Sugar, tasty, delicious, but it doesn't taste good. But the hot chocolate tastes good. We put the shilajit in the hot cocoa so that it can taste good. So it does taste good, but not the shilajit. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna create this. Make sure you guys can see me. We're gonna create this. Yeah, some of them are. I'm not gonna lie to you, not all. But how you doing today, veggies? Did you have your veggies today? All right, guys. So what I'm doing right now is I have some freezer paper that I'm gonna use for this technique. All right, guys, so we're gonna put that right there like that. And we're gonna get our meat. If you guys got my Melanated with Plants ebook, then you guys will see how to make this meat. In my ebook, I told you guys exactly what to do. You could use walnut meat, you could use pecans, you could use sunflower seeds, you could use TVP, you could use pea protein TVP, which is soy free if you guys are, you don't like soy. So this is the meat. Let me give you guys a close-up. I feel like you guys are so far from me, but this is the meat that I created, all right, from scratch. All right, I have the full video. When you buy the ebook, it comes with the video and it teaches you how to do it. So I'm actually gonna make this because I had a live last week and somebody came in and said, yo, make the oxtails. I got you. Oh, you know one thing I missed? My knife. All right, family, so we got a carrot right here, all right? I boiled it already. It's already nice and soft. In order for you to do this technique, you need to have a boiled carrot, all right, guys? If you don't boil the carrot, it's gonna be harder to slice into, because we're gonna remember, this is not a real oxtail, you feel me? This is, you know, mock meat created from your home, your house. You could use whatever you want, guys, to create this dish, all right? Thank you. I have my knife right here. All right, guys. So, like I said, we're gonna start by molding the meat. So what I'm gonna do is flatten it a little bit, about 3 to 4 inches thick. All right, so this oxtail should serve like slice at least 10 pieces, depending on how you do it. Between 8 to 10 pieces, depending on how you do it, guys. If you do it in a certain way, you'll be able to get 8 to 10 slices out of it. All right, so I'm flattening the mock meat, and with my carrot, I'm gonna take my carrot, I'm gonna slice the side of my carrot. Slice the side of my carrot. All right, guys. Then I'm gonna take the carrot, I'm gonna put it in the middle. All right. So when I put it in the middle, I'm gonna just roll it a little bit so that it makes a little dip, right? So now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna slightly roll and tuck. I might have too much meat. If I have too much meat, I'll take it out, because you just want the right amount of meat so that you can make this dish. All right, family, so now normally what I do is I freeze this and make it, but I didn't want to do that. This is alive, right? So I said I'm gonna make it right in front of y'all. So as you can see, I'm already rolling, right? For those that smoke, it's like rolling a blunt, right? So we rolling, right? We rolling, all right? So it's gonna break up a little bit, but just be mindful, play with it. Take some meat off of it. You don't wanna put too much on the oxtails. So like I said, I'm just gonna take some off, because I'm just making this to show you guys how I make my vegan oxtails. All right, guys. So now, as you can see, it looks pretty much like a log, right? Because when you go to when you're not vegan, right, and you used to buy your oxtails, go to the supermarket, and it's like a log. And what they do is they slice it up for you so that you could go home and make your log, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are paying attention. All right, guys? So what I'm trying to do is I'm making the mold, right? I'm making the mold, and I'm just rolling it, right? Again, this is all in the seasoning, right, guys? So if you season this the right way, when I boil my carrot, I put some salt, and I also put liquid smoke. And this is just to give that carrot some flavor. You understand? So that's what we're doing right now. So I'm gonna take some of this meat, put it on the side, because I want it to be even on both sides so that the carrot is dead smack in the middle, not on the side, not tilt, but dead smack in the middle. If it's not in the middle, it's okay. We're not perfect. Only God is. So we have to just try to do what we can, especially with this vegan cooking. All right. So now that I done did this, I'm just gonna play with it, make sure it's good. Roll it out a little bit more. Just keep playing with it. Make sure that it stays the way it's supposed to. Because guys, we're gonna put this in the freezer because we're not gonna be able to do it right off the back, because we need it to be nice and firm. All right, so I'm gonna roll. As you can see, guys, let me show y'all. See that? Breaks a little bit, squeeze it. So we're gonna put it in this, you could put it in parchment paper, you could put it in freezer paper, whatever you want. Because we gotta make rice. We gotta do I'm gonna do some sauté, some fried cabbage. So all of these things that we're gonna make will take time. So now, as you can see, I'm rolling. you know, rolling it. We're rolling it, right? This is freezer paper, so we're rolling it. All right? So now we're gonna put it to the side, bend it like it's a candy, right? And you're gonna twist it, put it on top. All right? Like so. All right, so now we're gonna get the foil paper so that we can put it in the foil paper. To make the mock meat, guys, you could get my Melanated with plants if you have it already. If you have it already, this is a bonus for you because this is, I'm showing you guys how to make the meat. So the reason I'm using the foil is so that you can keep it in the same shape. The foil will keep it together. All right, so we fold that in because you know it's foil, right? Just like that. There you go, your oxtail. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the freezer. When we take it out of the freezer, we're gonna slice it. Boom, 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 right? When we slice it, we're gonna create the oxtails. All right, put this in the freezer. All right, so while that's in the freezer, I'm gonna show you guys. So again, this is my Melanated with Plants ebook recipe. So you can make anything that you want. Let me show you. All right, let me show you. You wanna make meatballs with this recipe, you can make it. All you have to do is take it out of the pack of the fridge and make a meatball. So look, meatballs, right? You want to impress somebody? I'll teach you how to make lamb. All right? I'm going to get the sticks. Oh, can you send it to what's her name? All right, guys. So you guys want to make some lamb, right? I'm gonna show you guys. So I bought these sticks from the supermarket. You're gonna put the stick right in the middle, all right? Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna mold it, right? Remember, this is your own meat, so you could mold it and make whatever you want. That's how I make all these things, guys. I'm gonna just make one lamb chop just to show you guys what I'm talking about. So this live is probably one of the best lives that you guys will ever see because, and a lot of people don't want to see this because they want y'all to buy the mock meats from the supermarket. They want y'all to spend money, but I'm teaching you that you could buy the ingredients and make this stuff at home. You don't have to because nobody sells oxtails. And the people that do sell oxtails, oh, how you doing, MZ? I've been vegan for going on 9 years now. So let me show you guys how I made a lamb chop. All right, so one of the things about me is that I'm not only a chef, but I actually know how to make cakes. I used to make fondant cakes because I had a bakery. So that also helped me to learn how to create things and make it look eatable, right? And make you guys say, what the hell? You feel me? So now, let me show you guys something. Look. See that? You see how I was able to create a lamb chop? Look at that. All you got to do is take this, put it in the freezer. Want to make meatballs? Put it in the freezer. Make a few of these. You could trick anybody. Look at that. Lamb chop, right? So this is what the meat do. I'm going to put these in here because I don't need these right now. All right, guys? So again, get my book. You know how to make your own meat. You don't gotta buy the Impossible and the Beyond. You can make your own. All right. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna start by, I'm gonna slice my onions and my peppers and stuff because I gotta make rice, right? So to make my rice, I'm gonna show you guys how I make my rice, my white rice. You guys can make it any type of way that you guys want. Everybody has their own way of making rice. When I met my wife, I was like, wow, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm making rice. And I'm like, why you make it like that? Then I ate it and I said, damn. So I knew how to make rice, of course. I'm Haitian. But everybody makes their own rice differently, right? So now I'm showing you how I make my white rice. All right, so I'm chopping up some yellow onions for my my white rice. All right, guys. Now I'm gonna slice some onions for my oxtails. All right, so when you guys are making oxtails, I don't know what you, oh yeah, I gotta get the 8-piece. So for my oxtails, I'm gonna just slice them down the middle so that it makes the dish look good and taste good. All right, family? So that's what I'm doing. Throwing that in here. Throwing that in here. All right? For my rice, I'm going to put this to the side so that I can make my rice. So I'm going to be making white rice. And in the white rice, I'm going to put garlic. I'm going to put onions. And I'm going to put some other things that you guys probably never used. But I'm going to show you guys. All right, so I'm not going to use that many of these. This is just for the oxtails, guys. I'm not making a lot of oxtails, so I'm just going to use probably half of these. Put that in here. Probably going to only be using half. I think I have a full video on how to make the oxtails. I did it in the backyard. It was a very nice video. You guys should go watch that if you didn't already. All right, so like I said, I'm just doing this like this. Just slicing it down the middle. These are some red peppers. All right, guys, so I got my onions and my peppers in here. And I have some green onions also. These are very delicious, guys. Great for any recipe. So I'm adding that in there also. But I'm also going to use this for my white rice. So I'm just taking out the ends because you don't want to cook that. All right, guys. So I'm going to put that in there. And this is also going to be used for my white rice as well. All right, guys, this is just for flavor, and I have my pimento pepper, and I have some fresh thyme. All right, guys, and I have a little piece of carrot. Not gonna use that much carrot because the oxtail already has carrots, right? So I'm just using a little bit, just to give it flavor. All right, family. So now we have all of our ingredients for us to make the rice. All right, family, so now I'm gonna pull this to the side so you guys can see how I'm gonna make this rice. All right, family, let me pull this down. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this big ass pot that we're gonna use. Get it on medium heat. I got some garlic. And I also got some chia seeds. I will be using chia seeds in my rice. It's very good to use, guys. Gives it so much fiber. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our oil. All right. Hopefully you guys can see it's a deep pot. Let me get it. Let me move it closer so you guys can see. Inside of the pot. I want you guys to see me, but I want you guys to see the pot also. All right, because this is very crucial. A lot of people don't know how to make white rice, or a lot of people don't know how to make rice in general. All right, family. So what we're gonna do is we already added the oil, right? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add the yellow onions. All right, guys, we adding the yellow onions. So right now we are making white rice. All right, white rice, nothing else, nothing more, just white rice. I have some garlic that I'm gonna be putting in there also. All right, family, so we're gonna saute this real quick. I'm using grapeseed oil, but you could use olive oil, you could use vegetable oil, it's up to you. I normally use, I'm not gonna lie, I normally use olive oil, but I don't have any right now. I only have a bunch of grapeseed oil, so that's what I'm using. So it should look like this. All right, so I'm teaching you guys how to make rice, right? So while that is sauteing, right? Smells so good in here. What you want to do is add some salt. So I'm adding some Himalayan salt. I only added about a teaspoon. All right, family, a teaspoon of Himalayan salt. And it's going to take out the water from the onions. And it's going to make it taste so good. All right, so here's the other trick. We're going to be using chia seeds. This is a trick and a hack if you have diabetes, if you're trying to lose weight, if you just want to eat rice, get you some chia seeds. So we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. All right, chia seeds. Chia. All right, we're going to add that. Nothing's going to happen. It's just chia seeds. You can cook with it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You heard? All right, so now we got everything in there. The chia seeds, the onion, the garlic, and the salt. So while it's cooking, right, getting nice and hot, the oil done burned out. Put some more. I'm going to put some black pepper. All right. Put some black pepper. I'm going to put some garlic powder. I'm going to put some onion powder. You don't have to use chia seeds if you don't want to. So now I got my washed white rice. You could use parboil or you could use regular white rice. It's up to you. If you guys was to ask me what rice is better, definitely parboil is much healthier for you. Actually, black rice is the best, but I ain't doing that right now. I don't got no black rice. Black rice is alkaline. It's better for you. It's actually super expensive, but I don't have that right now. I just have that. So you're just gonna mix this all in. And you don't want to put the water yet, guys. Don't put the water yet. You know, don't put the water yet. Don't put the water yet. Do not put the water yet. Don't do that. Don't put the water. We're going to cook down that rice. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to make, ladies, I'm going to teach you how to cook for your husband. And gentlemen, I'm going to teach you how to cook for your wives. All right? So we got that white rice in there. This rice will last me 2 days because I don't eat that much rice. And you know when you cooking rice, it expands. So this is what it looks like. See that? See that? All right. So we cooking that on medium heat. And we sauteing and we cooking and no water, nothing in there yet. All right, family? All right, so this is going to give the flavor and everything. All right, so now, while it's cooking, we're going to add some water. If you don't know how to cook, it's better you use parboil. I know how to cook rice. I've been cooking rice for years. I am Haitian. All right, guys? I am Caribbean. Caribbeans, y'all already know. Y'all better know how to cook rice. All right, family? So we letting that baby cook down. And you could feel that it's getting sticky, right? Because it's on medium high. And you could feel that it's getting sticky. But it's not. Because it's parboiled. It's not. This is one of the easiest rice to create. And also, I don't know why this is so shaky. I don't like that. Hold on, guys. All right, guys. Hold on. I don't like that. This is so sticky. It was going to fall off. Yeah, it was going to fall off. We don't need that. All right, guys. Shout out to all my people. All right, so that should be better. Oops. Where the phone went? Oh, okay, I see it. Hold on, people. Hold on, people. That's what I didn't want to happen. Hold on, people. All right, guys, so all right, family. All right, so I just want to make sure that this is I don't want to tilt it too much that y'all can't see me. All right. All right, family, so we got the rice cooking. All right. So now that we have the rice cooking, so now you're going to put the water in. All right, guys, let me turn this around a little bit. Okay, perfect. I'm going to put the water in. So we're going to put the water in. we're gonna put that water in, guys. We're gonna put that water in. Depending on how much rice you're making, you want to use 1 to 2 cups. Make sure that it's not too much water and it's not too little. Just make sure that the water covers the rice. All right. Make sure that it covers the rice. All right, guys. Make sure that it covers the rice. Make sure that it covers the rice. Now we're going to take this paper, right? And we're going to wet it. This is a trick if you guys don't know how to cook rice. I don't need to do this. I just want to show you guys the trick. So if you guys don't know how to cook rice, this is the best way to do it. You want to get you a stainless steel pot, guys. We don't want to use them pots that's not stainless steel. That's not whatever. Oh, I don't know how to cook, so I have to get... No. All right. So now we're going to put some thyme. We're going to put the green onions. And we're going to put the pepper. All right. So this is going to help give the rice flavor. All right, family. And we're going to get some onions. We're going to put it on top also. All right, guys. I know you're like, oh my God, that's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. Well, you want the food to taste good, you better follow these steps. Shout out to everybody in the live. Please hit the like button, guys. All you got to do is tap the screen. Tap the screen. That's it. All right, family. So we got this, right? Remember that same paper that we put in the water? You're going to take the paper out. This is going to help steam it. Some people put plastic. Some people put foil. The best thing to do is put plastic or paper, but you don't want to use plastic. So we're going to take this and we're going to cover it, right? But before I cover it, let me show you guys what it looks like. All right, so it looks just like that. This is the white rice. So we're going to take this and we're going to cover it. Make sure it covers the whole thing. All right, and then we're going to put the cover on top. All right, when you put the cover on top, this is what I normally do. I take the paper and I put it on top. It's wet, so it'll stick. Let me tell you something. It will cook the crap out of the rice. If you guys don't know how to cook rice and you have a rice cooker, you don't got to worry about this. Put it in your rice cooker and that's it. Same thing you could do. Put the chia seeds in the rice cooker. It does the same thing. All right, family, so we have the rice cooking. All right, so now that we have the rice cooking, I'm going to start to make the everything for the oxtails. All right, family, so we're going to move this to the side. I'll be right back. Put this in the actual kitchen. All right, family. So we're going to put that, we put that on the stove in the kitchen. And now we're going to create, I don't even know why I moved this. Now we're going to create the oxtail sauce. So we're making our oxtail sauce, right? So what are we using to create the oxtails? The other day I went to the supermarket. Here's my butter beans. All right, guys. The other day I went to the supermarket and I noticed that they're selling the oxtail sauce because people don't know how to make it. I'm going to teach you. I'll teach you how to make it. This is my way of making it. I'm not saying I'm a genius, but the way that I make it, it tastes good. Let me put this in the kitchen. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So I had to go get my green seasoning, which is my ippies, in my freezer. Um, so this is my green seasoning. I will show you guys how to make this. I don't think I ever did that on the channel, but I'll teach you guys how to make it. It's just my green seasoning that's actually frozen, right? It's frozen, and I make it because if you're Latin, you probably make it too. Yours is called sofrito. So that's what I do. All right. All right, family. So what we're gonna do first is I want to cook the onions first. So I'm gonna add these onions because we want to make the flavor, right? So I'm adding the onions. Adding the onions. Then I'm gonna add the peppers. All right. So we're adding the onions. All right, guys. We're adding the onions. Oh yeah. We're adding the onions. We're adding some grapeseed oil. Yo, guys, I seen some grapeseed oil on sale in Aldi for like $4, so it's not expensive. It's very frugal. Olive oil also. I love olive oil, but I don't have some with me in the house. All right, guys, so we sauteing these delicious onions. To be honest with you, I want to check on the meat because I actually want to cook this meat down, and then what we're gonna do is when we get the meat right out of the freezer, we're gonna cook it down, and then we're gonna throw it in the air fryer. Okay, family. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cook it down, and I'm gonna throw it in the air fryer. All right. So we're gonna get some browning. All right. We're gonna add some browning, and I need some sugar too. I'm gonna add. Normally, you could add some brown sugar, but I'm gonna use cane sugar today. All right, guys. So this is browning. This is what gives it the color and all the flavor, guys. Browning. So you want to get you some Grace browning. I have all the comments on the bottom. I'm so sorry about that, guys. So now we are sauteing the onions and this delicious, deliciousness. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take some of the onions out because I don't want it to cook too much. Add some more garlic. All right, guys, so I'm gonna add some garlic to this. Hopefully, I used my mock meat before and it didn't, nothing happened. I was able to cook it down. So I'm going to be using some cane sugar. You could use brown sugar because that's what they normally use. So I'm going to put that in there, all right? I hope you guys can see that. I'm going to put some of that in there, the cane sugar. I'm using cane sugar, but you could use brown sugar. The browning is already sugar cooked down, but I'm doing this because I want to give my oxtail flavor. I'm also going to be using tomato paste and ketchup and barbecue sauce. to create this delicious oxtails. All right, guys. So now this is cooking down. Like, it smells so good in here. It's not even a joke. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the onions out. I'm gonna take the onions out because I don't want it to burn. And I'm gonna get the oxtails out of the freezer. I'm gonna get the oxtails out of the freezer so that we can cook that baby down. I'm gonna add some of my barbecue sauce and just to give it some flavor, guys. Add some more of this grapeseed oil. Alright, guys, we're gonna add some of this grapeseed oil. This is gonna be so freaking good, guys. Alright, so now let me go get my oxtails. Oh, I was gonna put it in the thing. Okay, you can do it. You should have put it deeper in. Alright, guys, so here's my oxtails, right? So I'm gonna turn this off because it's a cast iron. You can turn it off, it'll still stay hot. So I'm gonna take this oxtails, and we're gonna get these oxtails, right? And we're gonna cut it. Right? We're gonna cut it down. Because we had it in the freezer, right? It wasn't in the freezer for long, but it should be good. Alright, family, so it should be good. Wasn't in the freezer for that much, but it should be okay. Let me put some gloves on. Thank you, just put it on top of that. Put some gloves on, because this stuff is sticky. Alright, guys, so now, here it is. So now what we're going to do, we're going to slice it. We're going to slice our oxtails, right? You guys are watching? Alright, so we're going to slice our oxtails, like so. Alright, guys? Listen, your oxtails, when you slice it, it might not come out right the first time. Well, this is not frozen, so what I'm going to do now is put it in the pan, put the fire back on. It's not frozen enough, but we're going to pull it off. So we're cutting down these oxtails. And it's not frozen, so I have to kind of like play with it a little bit. And I'm going to put it in the pan. Alright, so I cut it, and this is what it looked like. So we're going to cut it about 3 to 4 inches. Because the carrot is already boiled, it's not going to break apart. It's not going to give you no problems. So what you want to do is, you want to, like, if it was frozen, I wouldn't even have to do this. Like, I'm telling you right now, if it was frozen, I wouldn't have to do this. But for the sake of this live, I'm showing you guys. So that's what it looked like. So we're going to put this in the pan. All right? All right. Oh, you one of those people, huh? We calling it that because we want to. Why do you people that are not vegan have a problem with that? That's my question. You didn't have a problem when I was eating all that stuff that almost made me die. But you have a problem with me calling it, right? I'm going to call it what I want to call it. And if you don't like it, you could scroll and get out the room. But anyways, back to this dish, vegan oxtails. So like I said, I'm putting it in the pan. And yeah. So I'm just slicing these guys to the side. The carrot is already boiled, so it shouldn't give you an issue for it to... Name a car for edit? What they mean by that? You want me to name a car? Lincoln, I don't know. Dodge. So guys, putting them in the pan. All right, guys, as I cut it, I'm putting it in the pan. All right, guys, remember, this isn't frozen. So I'm doing this live, so it's gonna give me a little bit of problems, but I know how to deal with it because I've done this. I've been doing this oxtail recipe for so long, for about 6 years. So there's nothing that I can't do when it comes to this recipe. You know what I don't understand? A lot of you people always ask, why do we do what we do? Why do you care? Why is it an issue, and why do you feel like it bothers you? If I call something, so what? First of all, I need to grab your attention and tell you what I'm making. So I can't tell you, oh, I'm making this meat with a carrot in the middle. I'm going to tell you what it is because I'm mimicking something, right? So please, no disrespect, you know, respectfully. We're all grown adults and we have faced so many things in our lives. So you can't come into somebody's life and expect them not to say something, right? You can't. All right? Like I said, we're going to keep doing this. Why do we do that? Why do you do what you do? Nobody tells you nothing for what you're doing. When you saw me eating all that stuff, when you saw that I was 400 pounds, this big, did you tell me, Abdul, you need to do this? Did you? No. Do you pay my bills? No, you don't do anything for me. So when you come into my life, be respectful. Don't come into my live asking stupid questions because I have a moderator. They will block you and remove you from the room. This is a good space, a space of love. We don't need to come here and do that. All right? Anyways, so now that I'm done with this, throw this out. All right, family? Why do I do that? Why do you live? Okay, so now I have this here. We're going to use, you got to be very, 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 very careful, guys, because if you don't, it will break. All right, family? So we're going to be very, very careful when we are doing this. So we're flipping these babies. Like I said, you want to freeze this because what I'm doing, I've been doing it for years, so I know how to do it. I used to put rice paper around it, but the rice paper is not all that great, so you might want to be careful with that. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in this, and I'm going to put them I'm going to put these in the air fryer or the oven, guys. If you want to use the oven, you could use the oven also. Put that on that side. Right, flip that a little bit. All right, guys, so we have them right in this pan, and I'm gonna put these in the air fryer. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And again, I'm not, shout out to everybody in the live. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but people feel like they could just come into your live and say what they want. I'm going to put you in your place. Why you vegans always call things, who cares? So now we putting our vegetables. Thank you. Because as you can see, if you go on my page, all my food is made from me, from scratch. And it's delicious. Here we go. So we got our vegetables in here, right? And now I'm going to go ahead and put back the onions that I took out, right, from before. People always ask me, why do you guys do that? So what? Who cares? Why is it an issue? Why is it an issue when somebody do something for themselves? Why? So if I want to have surgery and get a BBL or have a wig, have my chest done or whatever, right? People always got something to say. Shout out to all the people taking care of themselves, doing self-care. This is called self-care. I'm making this because I want to make it. That's why I make it. So to all you ignorant people out here, if you're not vegan, you could go to somebody else's live. There's so many people. No, I know. There's so many people live right now. I was talking about the person that was there. I was a meat eater all my life. For, going on 9 years, I've been vegan. And let me tell you something. We're getting older, guys. The food that we're eating is not even real. The vegetables are not real. All right? They're done cloning everything. When was the last time you ate a real banana? That should scare you. So I'm not making the food in the lab. I'm actually making the food at home so I know what's in it, right? So thank you so much for being here, Stefan. I appreciate you. So now we got the onions and the peppers in the pan, right? I got green seasoning. This is green seasoning. This is like, if you're Latin, this is like epis, sofrito. We're going to add that into there, right? Of course. Yo, Stephanie, let me tell you something. Stephan, it's okay. Because a few years ago, when I go to people's lives, right? TikTok, Instagram, whatever, I never say anything because it's not that serious. People that say things are people that have, they're hurt. Hurt people hurt people. Don't come into my live and just say what you want to say. Because you think I'm going to just stand there and not say nothing back? I see every single text, every single comment. I choose to speak on some things and some things I don't. But to all the people that's like, oh, why you vegans do that? Why don't you mind your Why don't you mind your business? Because let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure you're doing something in your life you ain't supposed to. And all I'm doing is turning something into something that I like, and I'm calling it that. So, I got my green seasoning in the pan. All right, guys. I got the green seasoning in the pan. I'm going to add this is barbecue sauce and tomato paste. All right, family. Barbecue sauce and tomato paste. We in a world that we so opinionated. Like, we always have something to say. Where were you when I was in the hospital dying? Where were you when I needed to pay my car insurance, my car note, my mortgage, my phone bill. Where were you? You wasn't there. But you have the audacity to ask me why I'm doing something. You are nobody. If you can't come into somebody's live, sit there on your phone, on your TV, and watch and shut the F up, go do something with yourself. All right, guys. So this is delicious, guys. I'm cooking everything down nicely. Let me show you guys what it looked like. All right. I know it looks crazy. I know it looks crazy. But it's gonna get better. All right, family? So now we're gonna add the butter beans, right? The delicious butter beans. Let me read this out loud. Stefan said, keep doing you because you're awesome. Every hater is someone who most definitely has their sins. I'm proud of your life, transformation, and love your food. I made your vegan sausage and yummy. Oh, for the win. Thank you, baby. I love you. Thank you so much. Listen, I'm here. All right, I'm 41 years old, right? I didn't know what was my mission. And my mission was to be put on earth to serve God, to love my family, and to serve the creations of God, right? So this is what I'm doing. I'm showing you guys how I went from being 400 pounds to being half of that right now at 200 pounds, guys. I am so healthy, much healthier than when I was eating the meat, much healthier. It took me to almost die to get where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It took me to almost die. Guys, look at the butter beans. Look at the butter beans. Look at that. Oh, so delicious, guys. And this is going to get thick over time. All right? This is going to get thick over time, family. And let me tell you something. This dish is one of my top seller. Everybody tells me, how do you do this? How did you make it taste like oxtails? And I'm like, look, I did it the same way I used to do it when I used to eat the real thing. You know what I'm saying? You can see how delicious this looks. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at the butter beans. Woo! This thing is hot, so. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some. I got my own little mix of oxtail seasoning, so I'm going to put some of that in there. All right. Add all my stuff in here. The full recipe again is online. So I'm gonna add everything right in front of y'all. This is one of my favorite seasonings, guys. Pimento. Sorry, this is brand. This is brand new, guys. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna use some of this. This is pimento, guys. Pimento and ginger. It's in my book. So everything that I'm doing here, guys, is in my book. If you have my Melanated with Plants ebook, it's in my book. As a matter of fact, Stefan, hit me up. Go to Instagram and send me a message and I'll send you a free ebook. Okay, if you don't have it, I'll send it to you for free because you've been here, such a big support, you know, and I really, really appreciate you. You know, I'm not here to tell people what to eat and how to eat, you know, but people will come into your live and test you and be rude to you. All right. So now let me go ahead and try to taste this to make sure this tastes good, guys, because you want to taste it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just do it like that, right? You want to taste it. So let me go ahead and see how that tastes. Oh, amazing. The only thing it's missing is some hot sauce. Put some of that hot sauce in that baby. Put some hot sauce. Put some of this meat seasoning. so that it could taste like meat. Put some black pepper. Like I said, the full recipe's in my ebook. Stefan, hit me up. And I'll give you the full ebook for free. All right, guys. So now we're just going to let this saute down real quick. And I need to go get the rice so I could show you guys what the rice looked like. Because that was another thing we was making. Put a little bit of water. All right, so I'm going to put this up. Let this cook down a little bit. Push it over so you guys can see the rice. Let me go get the rice so you guys can see. You know, so what movie did you guys see over the weekend? I finally got to see Beetlejuice. And let me tell you something. A lot of people had bad things to say about Beetlejuice, but to be honest with you, I think the movie was dope. You know what I'm saying? I think it was dope. Very nostalgic. Haven't seen Beetlejuice since I was a kid. I'm 41 years old, so you already know if it means something good to me. Let me get the rice so I can show you guys what the rice look like. All right, family, so the rice is done. All right, the rice is actually finished. Look at that. Let me show you. Look at that. Look how fluffy. Look how fluffy. Listen, this pepper, you could take this pepper out, guys. As a matter of fact, I'm going to throw it in there. The pepper is just for flavor and to give it that nice smell. All right, so, but look at the rice. Look at that fluffiness in the rice. See, look at that. All cooked nicely. All right, you got the chia seeds in there too. And it's absolutely delicious. All right, family, so we got that baby cooking down. I have the meat in the air fryer or the oven. It's up to you, whatever you want to put it in, your air fryer, your oven, you put it in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it in there. So, you already know I got the plate. Y'all know I got the plate ready, guys. I got the plate ready. Let me go check on the oxtails to see if it's ready. And then I'll make that for you guys also. So we're gonna make this. The gravy. We're cooking it down. Give it about 5 more minutes. It smells so good in here, family. Like, it's not even funny. This is how you make oxtail gravy, family. This thing looks so delicious, guys. So delicious. Stefan, don't forget, hit me up. I'll send you the ebook for free. All you gotta do is give me your email, and I'll send you the ebook for free. All right, for free. I just want to taste this and see if this tastes the way that I need it to taste. Some people, when they're making their oxtails, they also put some jerk seasoning or some jerk paste or whatever. And jerk is basically like scotch bonnet, onions, peppers, garlic. It's almost like a sofrito or a green seasoning that you would use. And when you put those things in there, you're just making the food taste so good. Family. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I feel like it need a little bit more salt though. Put a little bit more salt in this baby. I don't think I even put salt. So I'm throwing some Himalayan salt in there real quick. Alright, family, because I feel like it just needed a little bit more salt. You know, guys, when you're making this sauce, make sure you taste it before you put the oxtails inside. You don't want to put the oxtails inside because once you put the oxtail inside of this, the flavor from the sauce is going to go right into the oxtails. That's how sensitive this is. So you want to taste this. A true chef tastes their food. You know I'm an idiot because I don't ever taste my food. I just make it. Feel like it's missing something. Probably put some of this all-purpose. Like I said, everything that I'm using, guys, I have it in the ebook. I actually have a picture and everything, guys. I have another ebook coming out, but it's a guide on like what I went through and you know what I did to lose the weight. And you know, I'm 41 years old. I don't want my wife to be the one taking care of me. I want to take care of her. So I had to make a difference. Guys, thank you for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. This thing is so amazing. It's so delicious. It's cooking down. And it's coming together, guys. Like, it's actually coming together. Let me show you guys. It's coming together. And it's amazing. Look at this, guys. Look at how delicious this looks. Look how delicious this looks, family. Look at that. This is the gravy. You know what I'm saying? This is the gravy, the oxtail gravy that people go crazy for. This is it. We made it from scratch with minimal to little bit of ingredients. All right, so I'm going to put this in there, Scotch bonnet, and I'm going to put some of this thyme in there also, and I'm going to cover it up, and I'm going to go check on the oxtails in the oven. All right, be right back. What, you know, what I'm up, you know what I mean? Huh? I guess I could just make, I was gonna make some fried cabbage, but yeah, let me make some fried cabbage because you need something to go with this. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be making a fried cabbage. Making some fried cabbage. Oh God. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be making some fried cabbage. And this is already cooked, so I'm gonna put this in the kitchen while we wait for the oxtails to get cooked. No. Alright family, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna make the fried cabbage. So the fried cabbage is easy, guys. So easy. So easy. Put some grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil. Put some garlic. I'm not even gonna put, well, maybe I could put some slices of onions. Slice some onions up. Alright guys, I need some vinegar. I'll be right back. Got some vinegar. Fry that down. Alright family, so we're gonna cook that baby down. And then I got some fried cabbage that I bought from Aldi's. So I'm gonna open that up. Put some salt. Put some pimento and garlic. So I use the one from Aldi's, or I'll go to Wegmans, and I buy their brand, or Whole Foods. So you don't have to buy a specific brand. The cheapest one is Aldi's, cause I'm gonna be honest. My favorite oil to cook with is olive oil, but I always use grapeseed oil because they said it is better. But to be technical, no oil is good for you. You feel me? No oil is good for you. So, but olive oil and grapeseed oil, you know, is definitely better, in my opinion, because oil makes you fat. You know, so you want to be mindful. If you're watching your weight, you want to be careful with that. But if you're not watching your weight, you know, I would say olive oil or grapeseed oil. So we're cooking this down. We're cooking this down. All right, so I'm making some fried cabbage real quick. Some fried cabbage. All right, family. This is just the greens that you're gonna need for the side. Add some more salt. Add some garlic powder. So for your for the fried cabbage, I'll leave the recipe in the link. When we close out the live, I'll leave the recipe for you so you could know how to make it also. This is absolutely delicious. So amazing. I'm gonna put some fresh thyme in there also. All right, guys. So while we waiting for this, the oxtails, because what I do with the oxtails is I'll saute the oxtails in a cast iron or a pot, and then I'll put it in the air fryer or the oven. You know, it's just like when you used to cook steak, right? When you make steak, you cook it medium rare, right, on the stove. And then when you're finished, you put it in the oven or air fryer, right? So that's the same thing with the oxtails. You want to do that because just it's not to make sure that it's cooked, because it's vegan and what's in it is beans and, you know, all the things that we use to make it. So it's not to make sure that it's cooked, because like I said, we're vegan, right? So we don't got to worry about that. So now, let me start to plate. Is ready? Okay, perfect. Let me start to plate. Yeah, I did, but I'll just leave it alone. All right, guys, so this is cooking down nicely. We want to cook it down for like 2 to 3 minutes. And it's going to come out good. Look, I'm going to show you guys. I'm showing you guys how to make a crazy meal for your family. You shock them. You will shock them, guys. The flavor is going to be so amazing, so delicious. All right, let me get the rice. So we're going to get the rice. All right, we're going to get the rice, throw it on one side. Right, you guys can plate it anyhow you want. You can plate it any way you want, family. I will not judge you. All right. All right, family. So now we're going to get the fried cabbage and we're going to put that right on the side, right? Because that fried cabbage is the greens, right? So we got that right on the side. All right, family. So now we got the plate, right? We got everything on the plate. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the oxtails. See, the oxtails just came out the air fryer. And what we're going to do, right? We're going to take them and we're going to put them in the pan, right? Gonna put them in a pan like this. Put them right in the pan. All right, guys? Oxtails in the pan. Put this to the side. Oxtails in the pan. All right, family. So now we got the oxtails in the pan. We're gonna get a spoon, right? Look at that. We're gonna get a spoon, right? Thank you, Stephen. What brand? Yep, I told you. All right, we're gonna get a spoon. All right, guys, and we're gonna take the butter beans and all the sauce and the gravy. We're gonna pour it on top of the oxtails, right, guys? Because we want that oxtails to look like oxtails, right? So we're gonna, yo, Stefan, I just want to say thank you, man. You're one of the realest ones. I appreciate you, fam. For real, for real. So we're gonna take these oxtails, right? And we're gonna base it so that we can have all that flavor, right? We're gonna have all that flavor go into the oxtails, right? So we're gonna do that. So I'm basting it, right? Because remember, these came out the air fryer. You know what I'm saying? They're nice and crispy and flavorful. All right, family. So that's what we're doing. We're putting the gravy on top. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now we're ready. Look at this. Tell me this don't look like oxtails. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the plate. Put that right in the plate. All right, guys, we're going to put those right in the plate. All right. No, do it, man. All right, guys, so we got our plate done. All right, family. Oh, I forgot to put some gravy on this. Hold on, let me get some gravy. Can't just put this without no gravy. without those butter beads, right? You gotta get that butter beads, put that right on there. All right, family, so it's done. It's official. Look at that. Look at that, family. There it is. You got your fried cabbage, your oxtails, and your white rice. All right, family, so y'all already know what we're about to do. We're about to eat this, baby. You feel me? So now it's time to enjoy what we have made. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move everything out the way so I can sit down and talk to y'all. So give me a moment. Let me move this out the way. Give me 2 seconds. Unplug this. You good? There's nothing in. I blocked it. Okay, perfect. Now help me. Come on. Yeah, come. Honey, come on. All right, guys. So I'm just moving everything out the way so I could actually sit down and talk to y'all. Moving everything out the way so we could actually have some food together. I'm trying to figure out how to. All right, family, so I'm about to eat the food. I'm just bringing this down so y'all can see me. All right, guys, so I think this should be good. All right, family, so now we could eat because I didn't want to stand and eat today, family. So we got the oxtails. All right, family, we got the oxtails. We got the rice. We got the butter beans, and we got the fried cabbage, right? So now we got to go for the bite. We got to go for the bite. All right, family, so here we go. You got the oxtails. Look at this, family. Look at the oxtails. So we're gonna, look at that. All right, so we're gonna go for that bite. Whoop, drop the carrot. Yo, amazing. Put some of the, let me put the piece of the oxtails right there so we can eat that. All right, so we got the rice. Mmm. We're gonna go for some of this cabbage. Mmm. 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 Family, easy recipe, easy peasy. How y'all doing? Look at that. You see the chia seeds? Mmm. So flavorful. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. One thing I love is these butter beans. You can't go wrong with some butter beans. Yeah, grab it. You can't go wrong with some butter beans, guys. Mmm. Perfect. All I'm missing right now is some avocado. But I'm gonna eat my greens, well, my salad first, which is my fried cabbage. Thank you, Skelly. Thank you. Mmm. Oxtails. Mmm. Yo, that's banging. And the oxtail stayed the shape. I'm just cut some of the oxtails so you can see for yourself. Yeah, yo, you know what? You right. I am missing plantains. Damn. I didn't buy any. I'm missing plantains and avocado. Some plantains and avocado. Look at that. Mmm. 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 Yes. Family. So flavorful. So delicious, guys. Thank you so much for being in alive and being able to cook with me. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. Thank you, Amy, Tina, Skelly, Stefan. Appreciate y'all. Look at that. Mmm. Yo. Think I need a little hot sauce, though. Put some of that hot sauce. Woo. Mmm. Yo, that hot sauce made it even better. Gotta get some of that butter beans. Mmm. Oxtail. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. If you don't use that butter beans, all right, for the butter beans, I like the Goya. I like the Goya butter beans better because they're bigger and they're more flavorful. You ever buy chickpeas and you buy Goya and it's way better? It's the same thing for me. Mmm. Man, guys, this thing is so good. Look at that oxtail. Look at inside the oxtail. Let me show y'all. Yo, this oxtail, though, look at that. Look at that. It stays hard and everything. Look. Look at that. Oxtail came out amazing. You guys were amazing. Thank you. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Take my vitamins real quick, guys. Hold on. Gotta take your vitamins, your minerals. Oh, man. These peppers are so good. With the holidays coming, guys, start watching my videos. Go to my playlist, watch my videos. Listen, you don't gotta follow me all the way. You feel me? I'm just showing you guys the technique, right? So you guys could cook for your family. If you're a wife, you could cook for your husband. If you're a husband, you could cook for your wife. Whoever you are, you could cook. Oxtail going in. So good. Look at that, I'm almost done. I'm actually full though. I'm actually full. Look at that, the butter beans with this rice. I already finished the fried cabbage. Right, Gina? I ain't gonna lie though. If I had the plantain Scully, the plantains would be so good. The plantains will be so good. I ain't gonna hold you. Put a little bit more hot sauce in that boy, because that boy banging. Yo, this hot sauce is good. Texas Pete. Yeah. Mr. Texas Pete. Yo, I'm so happy with this oxtail, guys. Look at that. Came out so well, guys. I'm full. One thing about the chia seeds, when you put chia seeds in your rice, it makes you full. Y'all saw I didn't even have that much food. I didn't even have that much food, guys. And I'm already full. You feel me? I'm already full. So this weekend, I saw Beetlejuice. Like I was saying to y'all, I was a big fan of Beetlejuice when I was a kid, when I was a little boy. So Beetlejuice was made in 1988. I was born in 83. So by the time it came out, I watched it. I didn't understand it. A lot of people told me that Beetlejuice was whack. So I didn't go to the movies. I haven't been to the movies in a while. What we'll do is we wait for the movie to end up on line and we'll pay for it and we'll get it. So that's what we did. We ended up doing that and I watched it. And it was pretty good. It was a very big twist. A lot of people said they didn't like it. They walked out. But to me, excuse me, the new Beetlejuice was better than the old Beetlejuice. You know what I'm saying? The new one was way better. And it was a twist to it. And if anybody likes Wednesday, Wednesday is in it. She's a phenomenal actress. I forgot her name, but she's really good. She was in it. She was actually the daughter of one of the people that was in Beetlejuice 1. The first Beetlejuice. And let me tell y'all something. Hot sauce makes a difference. If you ain't using hot sauce, you don't know what you're doing. Guys, I'm full. I'm actually full. I'm so full, guys. Thank you so much for coming into my live today. It's Saturday, so I know a lot of people are out doing stuff. And thank you for hitting a like. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for showing your boy love. I appreciate it. Stefan, don't forget to hit me up for the ebook so I can send you that ebook. And you know what? If all of you guys didn't get my ebook, Skilly, Tina, Definitely hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you a free copy. Yeah, just for being in the live, I will bless you guys with a free copy of my ebook. And in the ebook is teaching you how to make mock meat, right? It's teaching you how to make it. Look, me and my wife and my family's vegan, but my mother ain't vegan. My brother, my sisters ain't vegan. You feel me? I'm the only one vegan, me and my wife. So I'm not here to tell people to go vegan. I went vegan because I got sick, and it was the best thing for me. So that's why I recreate these dishes, because those dishes was known to me. Like this is what I knew, right? You eating a cheeseburger, right? Yeah, you use beans and you use all types of stuff to make it, but you're not gonna say, "Oh, I'm eating this vegetable burger." You're gonna say you're eating a burger, right? Yeah. So like I said, guys, definitely hit me up for the ebook. You can hit the link. I will leave a link with the ebook if you guys want to purchase and become a Patreon. I'll appreciate it because I love y'all so much. But yeah, that's it. I'm full. I can't eat all of this. Like, I'm done. I have like one oxtail left and I'm full. It's very filling. All right. And my proteins, my vegan oxtail is high in protein. So 3 pieces will go a long way. All right, family. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming into this live. Thank you for staying. I appreciate y'all. Again, I will leave the ebook if you guys want to purchase, because you're like, you know what, I like this guy. I want to purchase the book. Let me purchase the book. But if you want it, I'll send it to you on Instagram. My book is not expensive. It's only $7. It's on sale. All right, guys, to make this. I showed you guys today how to make rice. And you guys seen how the rice came out. The rice came out amazing, guys. Look at the rice. Look, it's cooked. It's delicious. Add some chia seeds for fiber. It also help with carbs. So, and protein, because remember, chia seeds has so much things in it, right? Has so much things in it. All right, family. So share the live. Thank you so much for coming in today. It is Saturday. I don't normally go live on Saturdays, but I had to do that for one of my viewers. They asked me to make it, and I did. So that's it. Appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys on Monday or Tuesday. Peace. Love you all.